So hello viewers, today we have Anuj Rai, who completed his approximately more than 5 years in aviation industry as a reliability engineer. And so today he will walk through his journey. So in this video, we'll let you guys know about how he completed, fulfill his passion to reach the stage where he is right now, and to fulfill his dream to join as an aviation industry, like in the aviation industry, like what all steps he have taken to pursue his goal in this particular field or area, and we'll explore what all job work he like used to do earlier. Now currently he's doing in the company, and currently he's working as in one of the multinational company in Bangalore. We can't disclose the name of the client or the company because of some confidentiality or export compliance. But anyhow, we'll try to give you a lot of insight about his profile and the work what he do. So Anuj, you can start with a small introduction, and then we will follow up with the questions, please.
Yeah. So, good evening, Deepak. So, my name is Anuj Rai, and I'm from Gopalganj, Bihar. And I was completed my aircraft maintenance engineering in 2017 from GR Institute of Aviation Technology, New Delhi. And later I joined one of Indian Airlines, and I have worked for more than 5 years in aviation industry in line maintenance department, and later I joined one of MNC company where currently I'm working as a reliability engineer in APOPS team, and that's all.
Okay. I was like, what make you to pursue this career in aviation? Like, what was the inclination you have for this field? As a क्या passion
Yeah.
था like
inspiration
क्या थी
So when I was in 11th class, so I wanted to pursue some different career. So basically, I belong to the village area. So I started searching, and I wanted to pursue some different career. So one of my friend, he is interested in just a lot of news and papers. So same time, I was just checking the newspaper, and I got AME pilot and cabin crew.
Okay.
So yeah. So at that time, I didn't have any idea that male can also be a crew. And another option is aircraft maintenance engineer, AME.
Correct.
And so this is related to AME, and third one is pilot. So we have, I think, a pilot to become a pilot. It's not difficult, but you have to invest a lot of money and a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I choose AME. So
about
then
1 crore
I started searching.
Right?
Yeah. You are right.
License cost you more than 1 crore. So it's very not.
And
not, everyone can't fulfill it. So maybe that is a reason, right? Like most of the people ditch that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And before 2014 in India, aviation is little bit not, it's average, but not growing as now it is growing.
Correct. I agree with it. Yeah.
So I choose AME, and I started searching what is AME, what is the roles and responsibility, how I can take admission in all those AME college. So from the 11th class, I started searching. At that time, I was in Patna.
Okay.
So yeah, I lot of search on internet, Google. Then I find IIA Group, Indian Institute of Aeronautics, which have 7 colleges. But nowadays they are running 2 colleges, one in Patna and another one is JRN in Delhi. So I started searching, and then I came to know I was JRN, and just got my admission in JRN, and then my career started in 2014 as a AME. So I took admission in AME colleges, and then
So you wrote any exam for this college, or directly you paid the fees and get the admission? Like how was it? Like how the users people want to join?
Actually,
how they can join?
The course which is not more in limelight. Very less people, you can say 1 or 2% people, or who is connected to the aviation. Only those people only know what is AME. So there is no examination at that time. Nowadays, one examination is there. Something I forgot the name, but it says at that time directly you choose the college and go there based on your marks and criteria. If you are fulfilling the criteria, you can take admission.
What is the criteria like Anuj for that?
Okay, so the basic criteria is 12 from PCM,
Okay, physics,
physics,
chemistry,
chemistry, math.
mathematics.
Yeah, and minimum mark should be 54, I think.
Above
54
60 now, I think so.
minimum.
60%, I think.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
54
Yes,
something.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and another thing is you should be not you should be physically fit,
Okay.
physically, mentally, because you are going to sign an aircraft and which a lot
Correct.
of people depend on you. And if you are physically, mentally disabled, then it's impact on safety. So you should be physically fit and 12th and PCM, physics,
Okay.
chemistry, math. And sometimes few colleges are taking small interviews on some questions, and based on your marks and everything, because in AME college very less seat is there. In one batch you can enroll maximum 30 students.
Okay.
So you can make two batches of mechanical and two batches of avionics. So each stream have mechanical and avionics 30 students, means 60 maximum 120.
So Anuj, in AME we have two sub branches also, mechanical and avionics. What is that? You just said that.
Yeah. So earlier what happened? Earlier it was mechanical and avionics.
Yeah.
So in mechanical, if you are choosing mechanical, so you have to maximum you have to study everything basic till third semester. But after fourth semester, if you choose avionics, then you have to go through ES, ISRN, electrical system, instrument system, and radio navigation system. And if you are from mechanical, then you have to go through after fourth semester. You have to go through system aircraft, different system in deep and gas turbine engines. Where you will study everything about gas turbine engine, uh, deep and other systems, propeller, piston engines. So this is differ from avionics. And after that, nowadays it changed once EASA is came now. So now they are defining as B.1, four type of license: category A, B1, B2, and C. So once you choose B1 means you are mechanical. If you choose B2 means you are avionics. And later, once you start your career and you have a lot of experience, then there is some criteria after B1 or B2, you can become a Type C license holder. Yeah.
What is the type C? Is the expertise in both or like how is it?
Yeah. So like once you pass from college, so you are basically college is giving you a certificate that is CFC, certificate of competency, that you have
Okay.
completed your 3 years course, and now you are eligible to work on aircraft. So you have to go through trainings and other experience. Once you get a B1 license holder, type rated AME on particular aircraft, and you have more than I think 5 years of certifying as a B1. And if you wanted to become a Type C license holder, then you have to assist Type C license holder AME in base maintenance state. So you have to support for 3 years as a B1.1 license holder for 3 years under supervision of Type C license holder.
Okay.
And then they will take some oral examination and they will issue, if you are eligible, then they will issue a Type C license. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any other certification after type C?
Type C, yeah. Once you are a experience holder, so there is other type of license or authorization you can take, like NDT, non-destructive
Okay.
testing. It's a type of, yeah,
Yeah.
NDT. And boroscopic inspection also is there. You can take it from after B1 license holder also. For that, you have to go through a general course familiarization and some practical sessions. Once you fulfill all those requirements, then they will conduct an interview or a mock test and they will issue authorization that now you are authorized to certify as a boroscope inspection engineer. Yeah.
Okay, so for NDT and boroscope thing, you need have good experience, right?
Yeah, for especially boroscope inspection, you need good experience, and you should be a certifying engineer. And if
Okay.
you wanted to become a boroscopic engineer, you can take a course, but mainly in field I have seen after license B1 or C type, they are giving boroscopic inspection.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great. Okay, so how many years of course is this one is total like 3 years, 4 years, 3 years course, right?
Yeah.
AME.
So early, yeah. If you follow the DGCA, Director General of Civil Aviation, which is regulatory authority approved,
Mm-hmm.
if you are following DGCA AME college, so you have to pursue this course 2.5 years and 6 months on-job training. So either you can do it from your college if college have approvals of on-the-job training, and if you wanted to do it from outside, you can join Air India and some other airlines also, GMR and other places. So it's a basically 3 year course.
So like when someone want to pursue this course, they'll go to some respective college by doing the research. Okay. Then
Yeah,
they'll pay the
yeah,
fees, whatever the fees or some written exam, they'll write it. Then they'll continuously go for 3 years of course, like 2.5, whatever you
MA
say.
course. Yeah,
And what about the last
yeah.
part, the half, like during 6 months, like for the internship or something you're saying, then how they can get there? Like
Yeah,
the college will only provide, or like they have to search by themselves outside? And what kind of competition they have there? Like,
actually, few college, which is good college, they are providing their own. So, and few college which don't have any aircraft or they didn't have any approvals of OJT. So they have some contract with or tie up with different type of organization, Indian MRO 145 organization or airline. So they will provide and asking to those companies to take these people for on-job training. And if you want, you can find yourself out.
okay. So after this, how what about the placement that they provide the placements from the college side, or how is it like
Yeah,
what
in
they
India, very less college you will find those,
okay,
providing, because earlier what happened you have seen in aviation every 5 years a lot of airlines is coming going ups and downs. So nowadays
right?
from 2014 quite better than earlier. Now we are the third largest aviation industry in world, and maybe
Yeah.
after 230 or 250 we can be first also. So the placement, yeah, one college, SAME, School of Aircraft Maintenance Engineering, which is part of IndiGo Airlines. They have
Okay.
their own college, so they are providing placement
Where
after
where
completing two and.
where it is? Where is this college like situated? Location.
Yeah, it's in Noida,
Okay.
Uttar Pradesh. Yeah,
So it's like Indigo's own school where they train the candidates
yeah,
and
own
provide
college. Yeah,
certification.
own college. Yes, yes. Yes. And
Okay. So
nowadays,
hmm.
another college is also open, which is in Hyderabad, GMR.
Okay, GMR
So they are
college.
also providing, yeah, GMR in Hyderabad. They
Okay.
have their own facility because they are the C-Tech or heavy maintenance organization who is doing maintenance for international domestic candidates for C-Techs and a lot of very good facilities. So they are also providing. Yeah.
Okay, and I was like, so the placement thing is a bit challenging after doing this course, right? Like,
Yes, yes, yes. Because after completing this course, you have to go through the training. Because without training, no one is allow you to work on live aircraft because
correct.
every day uh, more than 100 people are flying on those aircraft, and if you make single mistake, it's not a car or anything, you can stop
Hmm.
and you can
Right.
repair change flying machine. So it's very critical. So once you have good training and knowledge, they allow to work on aircraft.
Okay, okay. Well, so in this particular field, like how they can approach the like they have to directly go to the website to apply for the job for internship or whatever, how it works. Like any reference will be helpful. Like how they can get into industry after completing this course. The
Yeah,
placement
yeah,
is
yeah.
not provided by the companies or
Yes, yes,
colleges.
yes. So once you complete your college, good colleges providing a lot of placements. Like they have tie-up, they are in some interview. We have this much of candidates, and they are asking if your candidate is fulfilling these requirements. Maybe someone is asking minimum this much of marks in 10, 12, and they have this much. The more important is module, that is basic examination.
Okay.
If you are from a B1 background, then you have to qualify 11 modules. Once you qualify 11 modules, yeah, and once you qualify all those 11 modules, conducted by examination is conducted by DGCA.
Oh.
So once you clear all these modules, they will issue a BAMEC, Basic Aircraft Maintenance Engineering Certificate. Means you are a basic license holder. And once you have BAMEC, you have to work on aircraft, and once you have good experience, more than 2 or 3 years of experience, then company is conducting IJP, internal job posting. So like any airlines have requirement of engineers, their fleet is growing, their routes is growing, so they need AME pilot crew. So like that, AME is also required, aircraft maintenance engineer. So they are conducting IJP, internal job posting, and people who is qualified, there is some criteria like depend on scenario. If a lot of experienced people is there, then they are asking for more experience.
Correct.
And more the guy who is more eligible and most talented. So once they will conduct some IJP, internal job posting, and you will fill the form, and then they will take the interview. Once you clear the interview, they will issue. You have to go through some training on a specific aircraft training. Then they will again conduct one interview that you know particular about whatever they teach you about those aircraft. Then they will conduct some panel, 2 to 3 people, experienced people, and they will conduct an interview, and they will issue a authorization that now you are eligible to work, certify this aircraft. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Anuj, what the package they can accept of the range you can give, like how much package they can get after
Yeah.
graduating from this college?
So package. So once you are an aircraft maintenance engineer after getting all those license,
Okay.
so the basic, if you are like in India, one trend is going to transit AM. The guy who have BAMET, but he is not a type rated course AM. So they are giving almost 7 to 8 lakhs package from the beginning. Then
Okay.
after 1 to 2 years or based on batch and requirements, once you are a Cat A holder, then your package will be more than 12 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 14 lakhs, 15 lakhs. It's depend on your authorization. Like single aircraft have different type of engines you can use.
Correct.
Like 320 aircraft, you can use Pratt and Whitney engines, you can use CFM engines, and like companies have Neo aircraft, you can use CFM
Correct.
5B engines, IA International Aero engines. So if a company is have a lot of engines and you are an AM, so they are providing some differential courses, and they are giving you authorization for particular aircraft and engines. So if you
Okay.
have multiple multi engines authorization, you can earn more. So average package to become an Cat A AM is 12 to 14 lakhs, and once you are a B1 license holder or B2 license holder, your package will be more than 18 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 13 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 22 lakhs. But before becoming an certifying staff, the package is very less.
Okay.
So
What is the
3
range?
to 6 lakhs.
Okay, 3 to 6. Like when you start your journey after completing your AME, right? That is a package, 3 to 6
Yes,
like
yes.
you can expect.
Yeah,
Depend on
yeah.
the company, which company is hiring you. Okay.
Depend on the company experience and all those interviews also.
Okay. And so what are some effective ways how the people can get the, like any reference will work here? Like if someone knows in some people in the XYZ company, if they can refer them, that's the best way, or directly going to website and apply, that is the best way. Like how they can
Yeah.
get into that.
Okay.
Because
So
see,
if you
if
know
you are,
someone, yeah,
yeah, please.
if you know someone, they can refer also. Like in company, there is some referral program.
Right.
So if they are looking for a good candidate and your employee already know someone, so he can refer the candidate, and they will conduct the interview if he is fulfilling all those requirements or matching the expectation what they are looking. So they will hire, and directly they can approach to their company website on career portal, and they can apply also. And sometimes they are conducting walk-in interview like IndiGo a lot of times, because the India's largest airline, they are conducting interviews. Air India also they are conducting interview. You can participate. You can crack the interview and join.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Anuj, for all those information. So, what is a train? What people usually prefer, AME, cabin crew, or pilot? Like pilot will cut out because very costly course. I think cabin crew can be easy. They can go through. So, what is a trend which is going on nowadays? And what guidance you would like to give which they should follow? They should go for cabin crew or they should go for AME. Pilot, you have definitely go for a pilot crew. If you have any.
So, if you wanted to pursue your career in engineering background or especially in aviation, you can go for AME and B.Tech in aeronautical. So, if you are an AME, your roles and responsibility to take the aircraft, certify the aircraft. If aircraft is airworthy, you can certify. There is different type of checks or maintenance also, like line maintenance, where aircraft is coming now. At that time, you are checking just normal things. Some checklist is there, and you are checking and just refueling the aircraft and certifying that this aircraft is fit for flight. That is, and another one is base maintenance also. So you can go for base maintenance where you can change the components, you can overhaul the aircraft, engines, and a lot of things. And another thing is aeronautical engineers. I think you know more than me, better than me. So those guys are involving in designing pre-markets, and they can work in aftermarket also. They can work as a AME also, but for that you have to clear the BAMX, like which we have to clear. Yeah, which we have to clear 11 modules. Then we have to conduct some type rating, which is conducted by the organization. Then they will issue a certification authorization, and you can certify the aircraft. So, and you can go in different also field like quality, FTM, fleet technical management, like AME is certifying aircraft and maintaining aircraft, and a few people is in behind, like they are planning how aircraft will be scheduled or planned, so that we can fly our aircraft maximum and minimum ground, and we can check schedule check. So those people are involved in planning. Few people are involving in logistic and the stores, and few people are involving in quality. So they are involving licensing, coordinating with DGCA people, and also what is the defect and issues faced by the different type of aircraft and engines. They are preparing the charts, communicating with the OEMs and regulatory authorities. So a lot of exposure is there, and nowadays in India it's a growing market. So Airbus, Boeing, Pratt and Whitney, a lot of companies OEM are coming. So you can pursue your career there.
Okay, and what about the cabin crew part?
Cabin.
Yeah.
So cabin crew, it's a good, but the thing is, maximum girls are coming in this field.
Okay.
So after 12th, you can participate for interview if you are fulfilling the basic requirements, like some physical, like you should be this much of height if you are a girl, and this much height for boys, and some qualification. Qualification is 12. At least you
Anuj,
should have 12.
Anuj, what I feel we should not dive into cabin crew part because that's not our field. Right? We'll just stick to more into technical. Okay, that is better, right? Yeah. Okay, so viewers, if you want to know more about the cabin crew thing and about the more aviation thing, there's a one channel by name Aviation Life. He's a very nice person. Okay, he really put a lot of effort to help you guys. So Aviation Life is very, very intelligent and very helping person. So if any kind of cabin crew thing you need it, you just approach him or you watch his channel. So that is wonderful thing. Cabin crew or AIM, a lot of things. He gives a lot of ideas and he goes on. But I I just know him through some SSB and all. So that would be better if your viewers will look into his channel. My name is Aviation Life. Go and watch and just fulfill your dreams to become a cabin crew or whatever you feel like, right?
Cabin crew.
Okay, Anuj. Now, what you did after your AME? Like, what you did after AME? You did engineering also?
Yeah. So after AME, actually, it's not a degree or diploma. It's a certification course only. So once I have worked in airlines, so I wanted to pursue my career in different areas like OEMs and other companies who is involving in aftermarkets, what happening, lot of activities.
Okay.
So once I started searching job in these areas, so I came to know you should have some degrees like BSc or B.Tech, M.Tech. So I have to enroll myself for BSc, and then I completed my BSc, and now I'm pursuing B.Tech in aeronautical just for degree purpose. So I can, because it's not a only degree purpose. The thing is, nowadays OEM is mainly looking for B.Tech or M.Tech guys.
Okay.
So to fulfill those requirements, I have to pursue B.Tech. Yeah,
because I think AME is not a diploma or degree; it's just a certification courses.
Yeah, it's not a degree or diploma; it's a certification course that you have completed your 3 years AME, and now you are eligible to work on aviation, airlines.
Okay, 3 years you will invest in AME. Okay, then BSc also did you say? Just you did the BSc also?
Yeah, so once you complete AME, there is a few universities. I don't want to disclose the name. So based on your 2.5 years of study programs, they are asking for your CFT and marksheet, AME marksheet. Based on that, you can take lateral entry in those universities. So you can take last semester admission if you wanted to pursue BSc. So they will give you 6 semester entry, and after 1 semester they will offer you give you some BSc degree. And if you wanted to take directly admission in B.Tech, so they will you will take in 7 semester admission based on your CFT. They will give you admission in 7 semester, and after 1 year they will give you B.Tech degree.
So, like after 3 years of AME, you can directly take the admission to the 7th semester of B.Tech, is it? Hello, I'm audible.
Yes. Like in diploma, the guy who is who have completed, so I think they are giving in fourth or fifth. I'm not sure, but they are just giving
Just some
some
network glitch,
advantage.
I think so.
Hello, they are taking lateral entry, and after if you have completed, audible. Hello.
I think camera is stuck. Yeah, now fine. Yes. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like after 3 years of AME, then if you want to take admission, why the graduation? Like BSc you're saying or B.Tech, anything we can take.
Yeah, you can take in anyone. So if you wanted to take in BSc, they will give you in 6 semesters of BSc in last semester. And because yes. Because in AME you are pursuing 2.5 years, and last 6 months is on-job training. Whatever you have learned in 2.5 years now, so you are going through the practical. You are working on aircraft, how maintenance people is working, how they are checking their maintenance manuals, and how they are working on aircraft, how they are checking the engine, cockpit, cabin, and other areas of engines or aircraft. So that is the practical examination, practical experience. So the basic course, whatever subjects are there, 2.5 years, they are mapping with the BSc in AME. So you have completed 2.5 years, and in last semester you are taking admission, and they are providing you some subjects, and you have to complete in last semester, and after 6 months you will get your BSc. Like that, B.Tech also.
Yeah, same thing. The B.Tech also. Yeah. Okay. Then you completed your graduation. You're done with the graduation. or still pursuing?
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I have done my BSc, and now I'm pursuing my B.Tech in aeronautics.
Okay. Then, like where all places you have worked in between after completion your AME, like which company you
Yeah.
joined, which company got a join opportunity that you can disclose,
So
because I
my
think
first,
because currently I'm
yeah,
not
no
working at a
issue. Yeah,
company.
yeah,
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 that you
yeah.
can disclose.
So my first company was is SpiceJet Limited, where I started as a trainee aircraft maintenance technician.
Okay.
And after a few years, I changed my company to IndiGo, and where I worked more than 3.5 years, almost
Oh,
4 years. So basically, I learned so many skills, so many uh, technical, practical experience in IndiGo Airlines. It's India's largest airline. I think now IndiGo is Asia's largest airline.
yeah.
So I have worked from trainee uh, to a experienced senior aircraft maintenance technician, where I was maintaining aircraft. Later, I started managing people, group of technicians, coordinating the people, coordinating with the different teams. So it's all about your experience. Later, I changed to from after the COVID, I changed my company from Indigo to Vistara. So where I worked very less time, but Vistara is a good company. And later, I wanted to change my career in different areas. So I started searching for job. Then I got a MNC company in Bangalore. So
Okay.
where I now currently I'm working as a reliability engineer in APU team. APU is a small gas turbine engines who is installed at the back of the aircraft. So I'm currently working with those teams and maintaining those company worldwide fleet of APUs. So it's a good experience. Yeah.
Okay. So how's the work culture of Indigo and Vistara, like Indigo's work culture, people around you, and the package which you're
Yeah.
getting, or some range you can give us? It's good. Otherwise, the people can directly contact you on LinkedIn. That would be better, I think. So,
Yes, 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 yes.
okay. Yeah, if you
So
can let
in
us know a little
Indigo,
bit.
you can get 3 lakhs too. So initially, once you completed your training, now they will give you some. If they will hire you as a trainee, they will give you some basic stipend, 8 to 10,000 as a
Okay.
trainee.
Okay.
And later, after 6 months to 1 year, they have some criteria changing time to time. Sometimes 6 months, sometimes 1 year also. So after that, they are offering you 3 lakhs to starting from 3 lakhs. And based on your experience and your post, they are increasing the package. But once
Okay.
you join as a junior technician, they will offer you 3 lakhs, almost 3 lakhs. Yeah. And
And
later,
how's the working culture in Indigo?
yeah, Indigo is a very good airlines, and they have
Mhm.
a very good management.
Okay.
In the management, they have very good management. They are managing everything from the beginning of training to everything. Once you join as a trainee, they will assign a lot of tasks and one mentor who will teach you what is aircraft, how to work around the aircraft, and you will work 1 month under those mentors. And
Okay.
yeah, initially you will just observe what they are doing. You will ask, work together, work around them, what they are doing, slowly and slowly learning. And at the end of month, they will tell you ki you will do it your own. If they find some mistakes, they are just guiding. So how to correct, how to work. After 1 month, sometimes they are taking a normal interview that what you have learned, what you have done, and they are very cooperative and good guys. See, people who is around in airlines, now they are cooperative people. You can know everywhere. You will find they are not cooperative or good to the
Okay.
people. So you will find all types of people. So one thing is in Indigo, very good teams and very good management from top to bottom. They are noticing everything, and everyone is responsible and following their work and responsibility.
Now, Anuj, please can you let us know, can you briefly explain what an aircraft maintenance engineer does and their roles in the aviation industry? You can make it with crisp to the point or something, because some of the questions
Yeah.
will be more
So
similar to it. Yeah, please.
yeah. So basically, the AME aircraft maintenance engineer roles and responsibility to check the serviceability of aircraft engines, that this aircraft is fit for fly or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, they are checking technical, following their checklist and certifying that this aircraft is fit for fly. It can fly. Yeah. So there is different roles like line maintenance, base maintenance. If aircraft in line maintenance, just like Delhi to Mumbai. So once the aircraft will fly from Delhi, so uh, before flying, there is some acceptance between engineer and pilot. So
Okay.
engineer will check all those aircraft and certify that this aircraft is fit for flight. It's in airworthy condition. Then captain will see and accept. That is line maintenance. And another is base maintenance, where engines and aircraft is uh, checks in depth serviceability of all the components and aircraft and the engine their system. And after that, they are certifying that this component, this engine, aircraft is fit for flight. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is the role and responsibility. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are the key responsibilities of an AME on a day-to-day basis? What responsibilities you involve yourself in? The day-to-day activity, like when
Yeah.
you start your
So
day,
yeah, day
what
to
things you
day.
have to do, and all those things. Yeah.
So first you like your aircraft is allocated by your teammates, your senior,
Okay.
and that you have to go to this aircraft. So they will assign some bay by the Airport Authority of India. On this day, this flight is coming. So before aircraft coming, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, basically 20 to 30 minutes prior, you are going to your bay, just taking that this bay is clear. There is no obstruction and there is no SOD. Hello. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay. So basically, 20 to 30 minutes prior, AME and technicians, they are working as a team. They are just reaching to their assigned way and just checking the surrounding of those bays is clear. There is no obstacle or any trestle or anything which will harm the aircraft or engine. Once they will find it clear, then aircraft will come. They will captain will park. If there is a auto marshalling is there, then no need to do the marshalling. If auto marshalling is not there, then technician or AME, the guy who have certification, so he will assist the captain to park the aircraft by hand signal. That is called marshalling. And they will park, and after that, once the engine will shut down, then engineering team will approach, and once the aircraft is clear and safe zone, then other team will approach, and the engineering team will start inspecting the aircraft.
Okay.
They will take a walk around inspection. This aircraft is fit for fly or not. Just check this before flight. If this aircraft is in good condition and all those parameters. And if any problems in faced by the captain in air or ground, they will make it entry. And then engineering people will see what is the issue, and according to that, they will follow their checklist and rectify the issue. And after all this, they will fuel the aircraft, and then they certify. If everything is good, then they will certify that this aircraft is fit for flight. And AME and captain have a mutual sign that once AME will sign, then captain will see and they will accept. See this, yeah, on behalf of this visit, I'm accepting this aircraft. And from that onwards, will assist the aircraft to take out from the parking bay, and then it's up to the captain and take off and all those stuff. So basic day-to-day responsibility is to checking the facility, rectifying the issues of aircraft and engines, and make it serviceable that so that the aircraft will fly.
Okay, So generally, how many aircrafts in aerospace, like AME maintenance engineer deal with on a daily basis? Like approx any range you can give.
Yeah, so there is some duty limitations. So you have to follow the duty time limitations. Sometimes we have to follow the shift, like 8 hours, 12 hours.
Okay.
So because the aircraft is whether it's flying or not flying, you have to when it's fly, then you are coming and going. Then they will assign you have to go on this aircraft, this aircraft. You are certifying. But once the aircraft will park, then we have to take some other bigger checks like depends on the aircraft or engines like 1 month check, weekly check, yearly check, half yearly check. A different company have different names like layover,
Okay.
weekly, 90 days, yeah, like check. And in between, if any problem is faced by any engines or aircraft components, their life cycle is completed, then there is some scheduling team, planning team, they are scheduling. And in night halt, engineering team is assigned, they will perform their duty. And so sometimes we have to follow the 8 hours duty, sometimes we have to follow
Hmm.
10 hours, 11 hours. So
Okay.
if we are following hours and after we are getting 1 leave. If we are following rotation, after 6 days we are getting 2 days leaves. And if you are following night duty, 2 nights, then after 2 nights you will get 2 days off, like that roster we are following.
Okay. So this profile is quite challenging, I feel so, right?
Yeah. You have to work in 24 hours scheduling rotation, rotating shift. Yeah,
Okay. And
in
Anuj, one more
different
question.
zones,
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Additional to that question, what skills and qualities are essential for success in the field of aircraft maintenance? What skills and qualities are essential for success in the field of this aircraft maintenance?
To certify an aircraft.
Yeah, what skills and qualities like agility, physical fitness, or
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
say
yeah,
the
yeah,
very
yeah.
core
So,
knowledge. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So after completing AME, you are a basic engineer. So
Okay.
you will work on different aircraft. After experience, company will once you qualify the IGP internal job posting, then company is conducting a type rating course like 320 aircraft. You have 320. You have done the 320 type rating and a specific engine which is fitted on those aircraft. So once you complete those type ratings, then company is issuing a authorization that you are eligible to certify this aircraft or engine.
Okay.
So if you have those certification authorization for particular engine or particular aircraft, then only you can certify. Otherwise, you cannot certify the aircraft. So first you should be a AME background, second type rated AME, and you should have authorization. Then you can all these skills you have, then you can certify the aircraft. Yeah.
Okay. So can you describe some of the challenges that AME commonly face in their work? Kind of challenges they face. See,
Yeah. Challenges is
yeah, in AME we have women candidates also, women employee,
yes.
like
Yeah.
male, female. How's it live?
No, male, female, both,
Females
both,
also.
both.
Okay, both will.
Yeah,
Fine. Yeah.
yeah. So day-to-day challenges is less time, more pressure
Oh,
because in competition companies have a lot of very less time in transit time. So within those time you have to take the aircraft and cabin and if sometimes you face some issues in aircraft or engines, then you have to rectify within the time.
oh,
So so that your aircraft will not ground or uh, any like safety or your operations issue will not jeopardize or hamper. Because once your flight will delay, then passenger will panic or a lot of you understand now. So mainly the more pressure and you have to handle every day, all the time situations in all those situations, pressure. And another thing is some weather conditions like
okay.
whether it's too much humid, too much warm, or too much cold. You have to do the checks of aircraft And airport is an open area where you have to face
Correct.
the environmental conditions. So these are the challenges. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now the next question I would like to put up in front of you is that what are some of the most exciting aspects of being an AME? Exciting facts like,
Most exciting, yeah. If you love to work on live aircraft and interested in technical, see
okay.
how aircraft fly, how systems is working, and another things, once you certify the aircraft and more than 200 people is rely on one of your certification, that they are, whether it's captain or crew or passenger, they are believing that AME has signed that this aircraft is fit for flight. They are not, they are believing on one of our signatures. So whenever you are signing, so you are more responsible and taking in mind is and certifying it's a huge responsibility, and you are feeling happy that I'm the person who is signing this aircraft on that lot of people's life is dependent. So this is the, whenever you are signing, you are feeling so happy that lot of people life depend on our.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you feel more proud about things, right? Because it's a huge
yeah, proud to become
responsibility.
an EM.
You feel like, yes, I'm doing
Yes,
something worthy in my life. I'm signing something and
yeah,
people
yeah,
will
yeah.
flying.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
making
yes.
their lives.
Yeah.
Okay. How does an AMA contribute to the aviation safety and why is their role critical in the industry? I think you answered this question, but if some
Yeah.
addition you want to give, you can add some
Yes,
points.
yes, yes. Yeah. So AM is the guy who know all the systems, the aircraft in depth, how they are working, how to replace the components, whatever in issues or fault or faced by the aircraft. They are trained in such a way that they will follow their steps and rectify those issues. Because
Okay.
car or bike, they can also check the aircraft, but they can work or replace the component, but they didn't more trained or they are not more qualified person.
Okay.
Understand? Na? Because the AME who is more qualified and lot of training, he is more aware about the safety, because a normal people didn't thought ki, like any components you are replacing, and manufacturers provided ki this much torque you have to provide for that particular uh, nut bolt, and you are giving more than that, it will harmful the safety, because certain torque is specified for those components. If you are giving less, it's also a threat, and sorry, threatening, it's a safety issue. And if you are giving it more torque, it's also a issue. So
Correct.
the guy who is trained, aware, he is more responsible and more trained. So we can say that he is overall technically responsible for the aircraft and engine safety. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Thank you so much for that, great information because it's a very responsible job. Right? It look like
Yeah.
very small, but it's very huge responsibility on the shoulders. Okay. So is
Yes.
there any misconception or myths about the AME profession that you would like to discuss?
Misconceptions. Yeah.
Just say the
No
people have something in their
misconception. Yeah.
mind. Okay, this is the problem. I will be on 24/7. That my toes, planes are coming. I'm not getting rest. Like any misconception you feel like you
Yeah.
should
Yeah. Yeah.
be getting
It
out from.
depend on
Yeah.
some. Yes. 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 Yeah. It depend on company to company.
Okay.
Some actually we are growing, but not at the standard of worldwide. At standard in the
Okay.
sense, companies are giving very less time,
Okay.
or you have more like in manpower, na, cost cutting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
more pressure and continue.
Oh.
You have to, you are getting less time in between the jobs. So and a lot of other facilities. So yeah, not much, but yeah, but parallel.
Okay. Well, so what advice would you give to someone considering a career as an AME? Any advice you would like to give the person who's considering career?
Yeah, if anyone wanted to pursue their career in AM, so I better to advise to join EASA, European Standard,
Okay.
because in European Standard you can complete your aircraft maintenance engineering in 2 years.
Okay.
And the college who is approved by IASA.
Mm-hmm.
So there, uh, before giving the approval, they have some criteria.
Okay.
You should have some tie-up with some 145 organization where you can uh, engage your students for
Okay.
practical jobs. Because after completing, if you are from DGCA, so there is no mandatory from DGCA that you have to some tie-up with different maintenance organization or airlines. Just simply they are checking you have AME facilities, whatever their requirements for AME college, just they are taking only. But once you come to the IASA, so in their standards, practical oriented, they are focusing on more and more on practical oriented.
Okay.
And another, you should have tie-up with different organizations. Then they will approve you. And once you have IAPA license, then you can work worldwide, whether it's Gulf, whether it's Europe, America, anywhere, because IASA and PA, two regulatory authority, which is globally recognized, whether it's India, Nepal, anywhere. But if you complete your AME from DGCA, so it's mainly valid in India or Gulf, sometimes Nepal or a small surrounding company, yeah, country.
Country, sir.
So better to go through the IATA course. It's a international exposure. Yeah.
So mainly you're saying that you being a
So
AME, you should have a global exposure. Not even AME, if you are
global
any,
exposure. Yeah, yeah,
because global exposure is very important. Like
yeah, yeah.
have the good.
Actually, the thing is, the guy who is coming in this field now, they are from lower middle class or middle class people.
Okay.
And another thing I told you in the beginning, very less 1 to 2% people is aware about the aim.
Correct.
Either he is engaged about the aviation, whether it's pilot, AME. Those people know only. Outside people, they don't know what is AME.
Right.
So you have to explain what is AME. The guy who is new, he didn't have any much exposure. Nowadays, because of YouTube and a lot of digital things, they can easily check and a lot of information available. But earlier, it's not available. And
Yeah.
you are also contributing in this. Yeah. So better advice is to take and go through the IASA, because IASA's college is a good product. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So, Anuj, is there any specific tools, technologies, or software programs that AME frequently use in their work? If you can come up with like people being
Yes,
more
yes, yes.
prepared right from beginning.
Yeah. So in earlier, AME people are using Relco software, which is managing like all the aircraft or engine work order. Whenever you are managing any rectifying any issues, fault, any schedule inspection, or any unscheduled inspection, you have to maintain all those records of aircraft and engines. So there is a specific work order number. So you have to prepare the record of aircraft, what you have done, what is assigned, what was the action you have taken, everything. So earlier one software was used is Velco, but nowadays AMOS is using Aircraft Maintenance Operating System. It's a Swiss company software. So it's you will not find before college, because mainly airlines or maintenance organization is using. So I think no need to much aware about this. Once you get AME jobs, then you can check these tools, and no need to prepare from the early, because it you will not find outside. Very rarely you will find the guy who is working in field. If he is allowing you, you can. So we are using, and another thing, once you are working on Airbus company aircraft, so there is AirNav tool where all the aircraft maintenance manual, engine maintenance manual, IPC illustrated part catalog, and other manuals are there. So basically, college is giving some information, but once you start working on aircraft or company, you have all these access. So these tools are used, AMOS and AirNav, and few other. So no need to worry about this. Yeah. You're I'm not you're not audible.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, now I'm audible, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think this
loud
question
and
is
clear.
going to interest you more. Okay, can you share any
Yeah.
memorable or interesting experience from your career as an AM? Anything you can remember? Any challenge?
Yeah. Yeah, challenge. Yeah. Once when I was training, I think 3 to 4 months. So I was working with one of AME and one of our another colleague. We have three people of team, and aircraft landed, and some issue with wheels, and all the passengers are ready to board. So at that time, we have to take the quick decision without delaying the aircraft. So we have time, 1 hour. So we took action in from our SIC or our team engineering team, and we replaced the wheels within time, and timely we board the uh, passengers, and the aircraft is released for flight. So it's a pressure, but we finished our job, and according to our safety protocols, and they use pressure and responsibility. So it was a good experience and learning time also for me,
Okay. So
to
it
handle
was
the pressure.
yeah. So you learned how to handle the pressure with the taking the huge responsibility on shoulder
Yes,
and delivering
yes,
the
yes, yes.
task on time.
Yeah,
So you can. That time you was in IndiGo, right?
yeah, I was in India. Yeah.
Yeah. So IndiGo
And
have a very good
at that
reputation in
time,
the
I was,
market.
yeah,
Yeah, some
yes,
cases definitely it's a huge operation managing or fleet management and all. So always sometimes
yeah,
things can go here and there. You can't tolerate that. Some error always be there, right?
yes, yes, yes,
So
yes. Yeah,
yeah. So but anyhow, the people like you working on the ground and making the ensuring their safety. I mean, maintain the standard. Okay, so
yeah,
that's really great job. Okay. So now the next question
yeah,
I would like to ask you that how does an AME stay up to date with the latest advancement and regulation in the aviation industry? How they upgrade themselves?
yeah, yeah.
You know, say
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
upskill yourself. We see in any profession.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
how they keep themselves up to date
So
with the trend?
yeah. So any regulatory changes is some rules or any other changes. So we have CAR, civil aviation requirement, which we have to study in the first semester from the first semester, and we have to clear the papers of civil aviation requirement, where we have to go through all the rules and regulations, everything. So once any changes is made by the regulatory authority based on time to time, so they are uh, posting on their portal. From there, you can update from the about the regulatory authority. And coming to the technical, once any new aircraft is inducted in the company or any new engine is inducted, so company is providing some training. They are selecting the people based on uh, their capability, their seniority, and they are sending those people for training, refresher training. Every day you have to go through different trainings coming to the technical like
Okay.
PDTO and other training. And the other aspects we have to go through other some training like human factor safety management. Abstract training is mandatory every year because
Okay.
we have to follow some security protocols. And about technicals, whenever any updates is coming to the aircrafts or engines, company is providing conducting some training session. To that we are updated to the technical aspects. Yeah.
Okay. Great. So these are some reasons like how like ways how you can upgrade yourself. Even the companies can take care of all those things, right? The more requirement.
Yes, yes, yes.
Further,
Yeah.
it's if you want
Mm.
to explore a lot of things, there's a lot of things available on YouTube pages, Wikipedia, and all right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what is the future outlook for the AME profession, considering advancement in the aviation technology? What could be their future
Yeah.
in this field if they want to stick for a long period of time? Get some growth,
So
some
yeah, it's a
possibilities.
nowadays it's a good opportunity in India because India is a growing market, fastest
Right.
growing market. So become an AME, you can work in airline to certify the aircraft.
Okay.
You can work in OEM also, whether it's a aircraft OEM or engine OEM or any components OEM. You can work there because AME is the people who is deeper and deeper knowledge about aircraft and engine system, and they have practically worked on aircraft, how troubleshooting, complete the troubleshooting, how to follow the checklist, how to find the issues, how to rectify the issues, practically how to uh, do the task. They aware about everything. So become being an AME, you can work on different area like OEM, airlines, quality teams, maintenance teams, and
Okay.
you can work in DGC also, Director General of Civil Aviation. Earlier they are hiring people from UPSC, but nowadays they are hiring who is experienced for operation teams. They are hiring pilots, and for maintenance or safety issues, they are hiring AME people. So a lot of exposures, and we are the growing market. So it's a good opportunity for we people.
And like to for further this, they can also enhance by doing like you doing you finished your bachelor's, like AME. After this, after that you're doing your aeronautical engineering, then maybe they can go for masters, right? That's how they all, that is also one of the way if they want to be more educated and want
Yes,
to
yes,
explore
yes.
more fields, like specialize in design. We do designing in CATIA, like other tools
Yeah,
like
yeah,
reliability
yeah.
people use in manufacturing. Also we have a different tools. So like if you want to explore this field in a more specific way, you can do bachelor's and master's and PhD. So you can
Yes, yes,
start from
yes.
the ground, right? Because the
Okay.
AME people and diploma people have a very core knowledge about the thing, what is happening on the ground. And B.Tech and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
masters, like they are more technical knowledge, but not the practical exposure is less if you compare the people who have practical
Yes,
exposure,
yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So if you lay down the
Yeah.
path AME, B.Tech in aeronautical aerospace, then your masters in design, or you can say the manufacturing or thermal or any field, then PhD if you want to pursue. So like that, they can make their career growth, and further like, the things will come up with an experience, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
that is
Yes.
also one of the way you can enhance your progression in this particular field, right? So yeah.
Yes, yes.
So next question is Anuj, is that how does AME collaborate with other professionals in the aviation industry, such as pilots and air traffic controllers, especially like AME? We got
Yeah,
air
yeah.
traffic controls we have, and the pilots we have, because these three are the pillars, I would say that, right?
Yes, yes,
Air
yes.
traffic controller who maintain
Yeah.
the whole control of the traffic of the aircraft,
Yes,
navigation, all this
yes,
landing,
yes, yes.
takeoff, hangar, parking, everything. And then next, you people will be on the like track, maintaining the engines and everything. The pilots who fly the plane. So
Yeah,
all three have the responsibilities, and I think it's a core things like to making any
yes, yes.
operation successful. There's some other three main core.
Yeah,
Other all things are very
yeah,
important.
yeah,
So how
yeah.
you think like how they collaborate each other and come up with a proper management of the fleet, flying the plane, landing,
Yeah.
takeoff,
So
all that.
we are very less in contact with the ATC because
Okay.
mainly captains are involved and more in touch with the ATC. We are very less when we have to park the aircraft from one way to another way without assistance of pilot. Then we are in contact with the ATC,
Okay.
and if we have to do some engine run up after doing some maintenance, we have to do in some scenario we have to do the high engine run up so that our parameters is in normal condition, and we have done the maintenance, and this is serviceable components and working fine or not. So in those scenario, we have to take the permission from the ATC. So the guy who have RT, radio telecommunication certificate, those guys are communicating with the ATC and taking permission that we are going for high run up. Then based on the scenario, uh, ATC is giving permission. Now you can go for high run up. And whenever we are doing texting or towing, taxing we are doing by the power of aircraft, and towing we are doing with the assistance of external vehicles like protector and vehicles. So in those scenarios, we have to talk with the ATC and take the permission, because a lot of aircraft taking off and touchdown, and other aircraft is taxiing, parking. In those scenarios, if we not take the permission, then chances of some accident. So
Yes. Yes.
based on all those scenario, ATC is issuing the permission that now you can go for taxi, or you can go for towing. So yeah, And AME, we are mainly in touch with the captains and other ground people.
Stuff.
So whenever we are doing any walkarounds or any issue happen with any fault or any other issues fed by the operating crew, then they are just informing in written, and sometimes they are conveying message verbally if they are normal. The, I just heard some vibration during takeoff, landing, or cruise. So if it's a critical, then they are giving all those everything details in written. That is called PDR, pilot defect report. So then we analyze and rectifying the all those issues. And whenever we are certifying, then we sign the aircraft, and then captain will also sign the aircraft. Then we have mutually understand this aircraft is fit for flight. And whenever we have to brief before aircraft flight, this aircraft is airworthy. In verbally, they are asking, yeah, this aircraft is good, yeah. Then we are saying, yeah, it's good, everything is fine. Then it's a paperwork. We have to certify the and ground, yeah, ground people. Once everything is fine, then no issue. We are giving permission that now after opening the hold cargo door, or then we are giving permission to the ground people who is loading, uploading the cargoes. Then they are taking their responsibility and walking around the aircraft. Any team, whether it's water servicing, everything, loading, uploading, security. Before doing anything, we have to give the permission that yeah, now you can go inside. And security people is also there. Their responsibility for security purpose. They are just taking who is going inside, who is uh, coming, what time you are inside the aircraft. So they are just maintaining the records and checking the bodies that you are not taking any unauthorized items inside the cabin of aircraft.
Okay.
And another cabin crew, we have conversation with the cabin crew also if they are feeling some issues or any abnormality inside the cabin, like any seat issues, any technical issues, any like medical items issue they are facing, like there is first aid kit, medical kit, and universal precaution kit. So if any passenger is feeling some cold or in some medical condition, they are assisting and providing medical. They are making an entry. The case is go planned. So we are changing those items also. And any technical issue they are facing, they are informing the people. See, this system is not working. We have issue in announcement. We have issue in this. Any whether it's flight entertainment system or any lights, whatever technical issues they are facing, they are just writing down in TDR, Kevin defect report. In those they are writing. Then we are clearing based on scenario. So we have a conversation with all the teams. We have to coordinate with all the teams, whether it's the flight crew, whether it's cabin crew, whether it's ground team, security team, everyone, whether it's helper, loader, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a very complicated thing, because you're managing from understanding everyone's responsibility and delivering the things on time, especially the communication is very, very important in this aviation sector. With a fraction of seconds go ahead, and it can result in a very in a wrong way, right? And delaying of the operation.
Nowadays OTP, OTP, on time performance, companies are maintaining. So
So currently working as a reliability engineer for a multinational company. So would like to know about your job profile. What do people usually do, and what is that reliability engineer? What is their future scope, and what is all about?
Reliability. Yeah. So being a reliability engineer, we are just going through the different issues faced by the engine, their components, aircraft, and all those components or systems installed in the aircraft or engine. So here basically we are working on for engines. So whatever issues faced by the engine. So the meaning of reliability is to so see companies just making manufacturing a product. Like take the example of any particular fuel control unit, and they are promising that my fuel system will work for this much of time in a this much of scenario, like some uh, hour cycle or this much of duration. If your product is failing before that, so there is some issue with maybe बोले तो I mean quality, maybe issue with metallurgy, maybe issue with designing, maybe issue with environmental system, and another issue we can say that maybe not maintained proper. So whatever problems faced by the engines or aircrafts, they are just we are getting collecting the data and analyzing why this issue is happened and in how much time and what duration, how frequently our fleet engines or aircraft is facing this issue.
Okay.
So once we came to know this is the issue, then there is another team. They are just gathering data and just analyzing what was the issue, whether it's metallurgy issue, quality issue, designing issue, and they came to they are taking from the every aspect and they improving those issues. And again, once they improve the quality of your product, then they again use and they. So, being a reliability engineer, we are just gathering the technical issues and analyzing the data why, how frequently our engines or aircraft is facing this issue and why they are facing the issue. And then we are just sharing data with the different teams, and based on data and information, a concerned team is taking the particular action and rectifying those issues. So this is the roles and responsibility of reliability engineer. And another roles and responsibility of reliability engineering manufacturing also. So they are just defining the life cycles of engines, aircraft components.
Right.
So we are involving in those areas also. So this is the roles and responsibility reliability. Yeah.
So mainly like life of the engines you'll take care of. Only engines, not any other thing, right?
Yeah, engine, any component, whether it's aviation or non-aviation, any component system or any operating system, everywhere reliability engine is required. So if you are in aviation field, so you have good experience in aviation field, so it's better for to work in aviation. If you are working in automobile company, you can. There is also reliability engineer. They are taking information why their product is failing, why uh, your car or automobiles different things is failing, how to improve, how to provide good facilities or services to the customer. So these are the fields we can reliability engineers can work.
Okay. So, Anuj, so I think, yeah, so I would like to ask you as a last question, right? Where can viewers go to learn more about becoming an AME and finding educational resources or training programs in this field? Like, where they can go? I think you already answered this question, but 2-3 lines you can say that.
Yeah. Outside, you will get very less information about the AME courses or other different like what is the syllabus. But nowadays, it's quite available on internet that or a lot of people sharing information on YouTube also. See what is the AME, what is the syllabus, and all these. Yeah, you can go to the DGCA sites also, Director General of Civil Aviation, where you can see what is the requirements of AME, what is the qualification, all these. You can find it from there also. And coming to the training, like what is the syllabus, you can find it from internet also. What is the syllabus?
Most of the information nowadays are available on internet, right? So no need to
available on internet, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Anuj, the last thing, anything you would like to give any suggestion or advice to the people who want to pursue or currently working on the ground, especially in this same AME domain? Like currently you have a desktop, I think, so you're not on the ground right now.
Yes.
You work on system with some software for the reliability profile. If what advice or the things you would like to give, what they should prefer, ground or we can't say that, it depends on the interest also. right? So how can you, please put up your some words for that, like in this
Yeah.
field?
So the guy who is interested to join the AME course is to complete like 12th and basic requirement is PCM, physics and math. And strongly I suggest he go through the EASA courses. It's a worldwide exposure because once you do the AME in DGCA, so it's also valid, but you have less exposure. So better to go in EASA colleges. Like in Delhi, you will find 1 to 2 colleges. In Mumbai, one another college like Thakur is also there.
Okay.
And in Delhi, JRN Institute is there. They are very good colleges. And if you are coming in these fields, so be strong physically, mentally, and you have to deal with the environmental issue also. 24 into 7, as per their roster, you have to go through your roles and responsibility. And another thing, you can work in OEM also. You have good exposure in OEM because in India recently after COVID, you find a lot of booming companies like Boeing, Collins Aerospace, Pratt and Whitney recently started establishing their facilities and hiring a lot of people. Rolls-Royce, General Electric, and Safran also. And you have seen a lot of deals done by the government like Airbus in Gujarat. They started manufacturing some fighter aircraft, not fighter, then cargo transport aircraft for Indian Air Force. And HAL is also is providing a lot of jobs. And nowadays, another booming thing is Air India acquired by the Tata, and Air India is a very good company. The world-class facilities, whether it's maintenance, everything world-class facilities, world-best organization, and in future you will get very good exposure in Air India because Ratan Tata, it's a very good company.
Right.
And another thing, yeah. So these are the things, and other things you can work in different quality OEM company aftermarket. It's a good exposure, and we are growing in aviation. So if you're interested in aviation aircrafts or engines, it's a good time to enter. So before entering, just take your whether you are interested formally because of less information. Don't take the admission. Just analyze. Okay, I'm fit for this job or roles and responsibility or not, because you have to come at the report at 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 10 o'clock in the night, whether it's cold, warm, a break. In all those scenarios you have to. So if you fit for all these jobs, ready to do all these jobs, better welcome. And India is a growing market.
Okay, that was a very lot of information you gave on the particular field, AME. So for viewers, I would like to say that this job requires a lot of patience. Okay, your stress handling capability, whether how much stress you can handle, definitely should have good technical knowledge, because the people have the responsibility, like you have the responsibility of people on the shoulders, and any mistake here and there in the air will the loss of life. There's not car or bike hit here and someone survive. There's no survival.
Yeah.
So you need to be very good in your technical expertise, and where you can add the value to the aviation. And any further information, if you required from ANUJ RAI, like in which company he's working and something, you can personally connect him on LinkedIn, and he can refer you also in his organization. But you should be sound technically good, or like whatever how you pull up. So the people here, we are here to help you out. Okay, to place you in the aviation industry if you are from B.Tech, M.Tech, or maybe AME or any degree, which if you have an interest particularly, because aviation is a very big field. So where you want to, you are interested, you want to work in field, we are most welcome. So you are most welcome. And the last thing I would like to say, Anuj, thank you so much for taking all the time here for us.
Thank you.
So I hope you are.
Thank you. That
So so the people can get a lot of learning from you, from your experience, because it's a very long journey, right? So I hope definitely the students or the professionals who want to get into this field definitely will excel after listening the whole podcast we did. Okay, anything, Anuj, you would like to say? You were saying something, please.
Yeah, thank you so much, Deepak, for inviting me. And it's a good platform that you are sharing a lot of knowledge and information to the people. who really needed before coming to this field, and they are searching to know about this AME and all those fields. So it's a good platform, and you are contributing a very good, uh, getting a lot of information, sharing a lot of information. Thank you so much, and keep sharing all this information to the people. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Anuj. Thank you so much. And guys, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe, and share. Right, everyone. Okay, Anuj. Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye.